Which team has impressed you the most so far at Masters?
I want to say Xersha actually, but they've since been knocked out of the tournament already. But the games that they've played were also like tactically sound, Like I felt that they were playing close to like their peak already, and it was really impressive to see that coming out from like a team in the APAC region.
There's been a lot of talk about the format of this tournament with first seeds from certain regions being sent straight to playoffs. Some people think we've had comments from FNS saying it's ridiculous. The likes of Nuki saying that he thinks it's fine. He thinks it's a good advantage for the teams that are placed that way. What do you make of it?
I think that it's a bit unfair, I would say, to be immediately put into like the top 8 just because you're like you won the first seed in your region. Okay, for example, right, if the first seed of APAC comes into this tournament, we fight like the third seed of EMEA. It could be like a total stomping, right, because EMEA could be that much better than us, so we don't really know that for sure until we actually have to play them. But I kind of guess the seeding kind of like offsets that a bit, so yeah.
Where did you get your costume from?
I basically did some research before coming in to Reykjavik, and I found a costume store somewhere near town, like a half an hour's walk away from the hotel. So I went there on one of the days and I got it.
What was the inspiration behind the Viking? Where did that come from?
It just kind of came with like the place that we are in, like so much history, and I just thought like having a Viking would be kind of fitting with like Reykjavik.
And how much have you enjoyed sort of being back out on stage and this general sort of stage experience?
It's always a good time, man, when we get out on like these kind of stages. Like I always look forward to like playing against other people on LAN, being with my team on LAN, because we're all from different countries, right? So we don't really have like the same boot camp treatment that every other team has. Events are the only times that we get to see each other in person, so I always look forward to these events when we qualify.
Is there a particular team you want to face at some point this tournament?
I was gonna say the Guard, but we might get our wish if they lose this current match against Optic, because we are going to be playing the loser of Optic and the Guard, because they're like this new kid on the block that just started sweeping everybody in NA, and we just wanted to be like we just wanted to experience that too.
What do you think is like their biggest weakness, or is there something that you think is worth targeting with them?
I guess the fact that for them it's their first big tournament too, so maybe they're not going to be used to like the LAN environment and feeling like the pressure that comes with it. So maybe we'll just use that to our advantage and just like try to play the mental game, just start like shouting at them across the room and stuff.